Okay, here we are. Hello everyone, I am Irawan from Group 9. Today we'll be talking about the current topic that we'll be having, which is the 2008 STP tag on the computer network of Texas University. First of all, why don't we ask the two other members here? Afrian, can you maybe introduce yourself to the people?
All right. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dielsya Mahardika. I'm from class SE 46 International and I'm from group 9.
Yeah, we know that because we are Group 9. And then, Chievo, maybe your full name or whatever.
My full name is Rafly Ananta, and I'm also from Sistem Informasi 46 International.
Uh,
That's all for me.
yeah, I mean, that's all we can. We cannot introduce anymore because that's about it. We're all from the SC46 International class. We're doing this podcast late in the evening because we were kind of busy on the afternoon. I had another practicum class. It's actually a follow-up practicum about another subject. But talking about practicum, so I was in the Zoom meeting, right? And there's always this one issue with everyone, what like live meeting or whatever learning, internet connections. Sometimes just lags randomly. How about you, Afrian? Do you have any issues with your like internet right now, whatever? I'm having a lot.
My internet is so fast in my course.
And that's good then.
Uh, I the speed test in my course is 108 Mbps for download and or something. It's very fast.
Nice, nice. Well, to be honest, if it's like about connection in live meeting or whatever, the most important factor is not the speed itself, but the stability of the connection. How about you, Shifo? Have you haven't been like having internet problems lately?
I don't think so. Lately, my internet is so fast and it's rarely lag.
Hmm.
Maybe when it's raining hardly, it's itu waktu nge-lag.
Yeah, I can understand. Maybe it's just business for me having problems. It will just random days. It's not like a good day for the internet connection, maybe, or maybe the people upstairs are downloading something mid connection because we do share the internet here in my cost. Talking about internet connections and its problems, your network can be attacked by STP or whatever. That with that, we'll move on to today's topic that we're actually planning to talk about, which is the 2008 connection attack on the University of Texas. So, in 2008, the University of Texas faced a significant cyber attack orchestrated by a group known as ATP. The attackers aimed to infiltrate the Unity computer network with various objectives, likely including data thief, disruption of services, and potentially espionage. So maybe they were trying to like steal students' login, or maybe like students' data, like what project they have, or whatever important info they have, so they can leak it to other students. The attackers actually gained access to the University of Texas computer network through various means, possibly exploiting vulnerabilities in the network infrastructure, utilizing phishing attack tactics to trick users into revealing credentials, or deploying malware to compromise system. This is also an important topic about the timeline when which this did happen, which is 2008. In 2008, even in the U.S., the internet was not like advanced right now. Even the especially the users, they're not well educated yet. The immediate effects of the cyber attack on the University of Texas was profound. impacting daily operation, causing disruption across the university community. Services such as email, online learning platforms, and administrative system were likely affected, causing inconvenience and potentially hindering academic and administrative activities, which is reasonable because you did have your whole network attacked by a group which is targeted as well. And the result of that, significant data breaches and losses occurred within the University of Texas system. Various types of information were compromised, including personal data of students, faculty, and staff, as well as sensitive research data and intellectual property. This is also another huge problem in our day and age. These data, even though this is from 2008, they can still be sold on the internet for like relatively cheap, and that's just a sad reality right now. Your data or whatever is easily accessible anywhere. So yeah, you should be more careful. So in the response of the cyber attack, the University of Texas implemented a series of measures to mitigate the damage and prevent future attacks. These measures likely include bolstering cybersecurity protocols, conducting thorough investigation to identify vulnerabilities, enhancing employee training on cybersecurity best practices, and potentially collaborating with external cybersecurity experts and law enforcement agencies. As people say, if you don't have the person, hire an external person to teach you how to counteract the attacks. So, regarding to that question, Chifo, maybe I can ask you: did the University of Texas collaborate with law enforcement agencies or cybersecurity experts to investigate cyber attack? What were the findings of the investigations?
From what I learned, it's highly likely the University of Texas collaborate with law enforcement and cybersecurity experts. Universities often involve the FBI or other agencies in cybercrime investigation, and security consultants can offer much more valuable forensic analysis.
Hmm. So they contacted the official governments like the FBI, right? So was
Yeah.
there any like individuals in one of those that they contacted, or is it just actual like official governments?
I think it's from the official governments.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know much about it. Uh, I nggak banyak baca from the article I read, so that's all I know.
Yeah, it is reasonable because this issue is from 2008 and it is rather outdated. So it's not surprising that there's not many information about this or many details. Next, were there any identifiable motives or success behind the attack against the university? Was it considered or isolated incident or part of a larger trend?
Um, Identifying motives and suspects can be challenging, of course. The attack could have been financially motivated with data theft, politically motivated or disruption, or even a prank. Without an
Hmm.
official report, it's difficult to say if this was an isolated incident or part of a larger trend.
So even after like how many years? 10, 12. After 16 years, there's still no motives or whatever they haven't discovered. Nothing at all.
Yeah, sometimes the police just doesn't care about it.
Yeah, I guess it just happens too often for them to care unless it's like a really a dire situation. Okay, next. I wonder what type of lessons can other educational institution or organization learn from the University of Texas after experiencing that type of cybersecurity attack in terms of cybersecurity preparedness and response, even especially after this a long time.
Uh, for me, regardless of specifics, here are some of my general lessons our institution can learn. I hope.
Hmm.
First is stronger security protocols, implement multi-factor authentication, encryption, and regular vulnerability assessment. The second is employee training staff to identify phishing attempts and other social engineering tactics. And the last is incident response plan. Develop a plan for responding to cyber attacks, including data recovery and communications.
Hmm. Yeah, so more or less bolstering everything before the attack could even happen, or even when the attack does happen, just have immediate emergency protocols. I agree. I agree. And then, how has the said cybersecurity landscape evolved since the attack? Are the education better equipped to defend against similar threats today? Maybe like examples from other universities, even around all around the world.
The cyber threat landscape has become more sophisticated. Attacks are more targeted and exploit complex vulnerabilities. Educational institutions are likely better equipped today due to increased awareness and investment in cybersecurity measures.
Yeah, that's good. That means the warning was heeded, and most people took action. It'll be even more surprising if they didn't, which is just a dumb move, I guess. So, in hindsight, are there any vulnerabilities or weaknesses in the universal text computer network that could have been addressed to prevent or minimize the impact of the cyber attack?
Without details of the attack, it is impossible to pinpoint specific vulnerabilities. However, common weaknesses in 2008 could have included unpatched system or failing to update software with security patches, create exploitable weaknesses, or maybe it's because of weak passwords. Simple passwords are easily cracked by attackers, and maybe it's insider threats or disgruntled employees or students with access and can compromise systems.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess overall, University of Texas just had the a network of computers or their own network, not in a good and close space, which with trusted people. So that led the ATP group to just able to continue with the cyber attack. Okay, now that I've asked a lot of questions for Chivo, let's move on to Afrian. So, how did the attack on the University of Texas shape cybersecurity policies and practice within the university and potentially across the other educational institutions? This aligns with the two previous questions.
As I know, the University of Texas cyber attack likely from the institution to review and strengthen its cybersecurity policies and practices. This called include implementing tighter access control, enhancing data encryption, improving incident response procedures, and increasing cybersecurity awareness and training for employees and students. Other educational institutions may have taken similar measures to bolster their cybersecurity posture in response to this high-profile tech.
Okay, aligns with the answer of the ninth question I asked to Chivo, which means the other places has
Uh,
gone and to and improve their stuff, along with the Texas University themselves, because
and
they were the ones
uh,
that got attacked by the ATP. So
to-
so far, have there been any follow up cyber attacks or security incident targeting the university again, or maybe somewhere else after the cyber attack on 2008?
I think.
Yeah, I think
Can you repeat? Uh,
uh,
can you repeat, Rano?
have there been
Sorry,
like similar attacks on the Texas
Oh,
University?
I think it's similar from Texas. Universities is 2000X.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
even when the Texas University improved their security, the hackers can
Mm,
also improve their own skills. That goes same with other places as well. They won't just stop because I
mm,
counterattack this attack. That just mean they can also improve
uh,
their attack.
I
Hmm. So, what role
I
did
think
the media play in reporting on the 2008 cyber attack against the University of Texas? Did media coverage accurately reflect the severity and implication of the attack? Because so far, from the articles we read, we have almost no information.
it is possible that the University of Texas or other similar educational institute have experienced follow-up cyber attack or security incident since the 2008 STP incident. However, due to the sensitive nature of such incident, detailed information may not publicly available. Cyber threats are constantly evolving, and institutions need to remain vigilant and proactive in their cybersecurity efforts.
Mm.
I think something like that.
Yes.
Uh,
So what you're saying is sadly the media can help the details of the
uh,
attacks or how
this,
to counteract the threat, but they can give just general recommendation on what to do.
uh,
Okay.
uh,
That's
something
kind
like that.
of that's kind of suck for everyone else, but it is what it is. It is a large issue, and they did get the FBI and the government in, which means there's a lot of important things about that attack. So, how did the University of Texas community, including the students, faculty, and staff, react to the cyber attack? Was there a sense of vulnerability or concern about the future attacks? I must think they were pretty scared to get their data stolen.
What can you repeat again?
How did the University of Texas community, including students, faculty, and staff, react to the cyber attack?
Bentar, bentar, Dam. Hey, Dam.
Number
So
14.
yeah, number 14.
Oh,
What the fuck?
your fourth question. Your fourth.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine. It's fine. Let's
sorry.
continue. Let's continue.
Lanjut, mau dilanjut?
Yeah, yeah. Just continue. We're just learning. We're
Oh,
not
okay, okay,
cutting any at
okay,
all.
okay. Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. The University of Texas community, including student, faculty, and staff, likely resigned with concern and sense of vulnerability following the cyber attack. Such incident can undermine the trust and confidence in the institution ability to protect sensitive data and maintain operation. There many have been questions raised about the university's cybersecurity measures and a heightened awareness of the potential consequence of future attack.
Yeah, I would also react similarly. I did just get my data stolen, and the university couldn't really do anything about it, especially when it's like 2008. The technology is not advanced at all for us, or even for the attackers. We've just never experienced it. That's
Mm,
scale of attack. Okay, then for the next question, maybe looking ahead in the future, what are the emerging cybersecurity threats and challenges that educational institutions like the University of Texas need to be mindful in order to protect their computer networks and data?
Looking ahead, education institution like the University of Texas need to mindful of emerging cybersecurity threats and challenges, such as ransomware attack, phishing campaign, supply chain vulnerabilities, and the increasing sophisticated of cyber threat actor. They should also be prepared to address risks association with the growing adoption of cloud service, remote learning platform, and the Internet of Things (IoT) device on campus. Staying informed about the latest cybersecurity threats, investing in employee training, and implementing robust security control are essential to protect computer network and data in the evolving landscape.
Yeah, yeah. That's how about how far I would expect them. So, and I do have to remind you all, this is 16 years ago. Right now, today is the 3rd of March 2024. This attack happened in 2008. So they have like 16 years to prepare that. Same with everywhere else. Maybe such example is our own university, Telkom. I'm still not sure the security for Telkom data is still 100% secure. I'm pretty sure there have been some silent attacks or whatever, but I'm also sure with how adequate we are at advancing technology improvements and modernizing things, we should be able to counteract most cyber attacks, especially when we're talking about telecom university. We should do you feel like reassured if such attacks would be targeted towards telecom university, maybe knowing that our university is pretty advanced in technology? Would you be like, oh, I am fine, or would you be like scared?
I think Telkom University is very good for security. Telkom security have a lot of maybe Kayak,
Maybe like
banyak 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 banyak, IT Telkom yang menurut saya jago dan pinter. Makanya menurut saya untuk Telkom security is very very aman, sangat-sangat aman.
do you have the same opinion, Chipo?
Uh, Maybe I disagree a little bit because maybe you guys already know this, but in the US regarding data security, they have been tried to ban social media such as TikTok or Facebook or Twitter because they accuse of these platform share data data information to the enemies country
Oh,
or
you're talking
nation.
about social media in general, or
No,
like
no.
social platforms and such. Right now we're talking about
Because
no. Right now we're talking about the how safe do you feel about your data in the university, in the hands of Telkom University, like your student data?
that's what I meant.
Oh.
A great nation such as the US, maybe
Ah,
you sudah lihat video when the in the trial for the owner of the social media,
Hmm.
the they when they ask stupid questions in di negara besar seperti itu saja, it's not been proven that they can secure the data.
Oh,
And I
your point is even something as big as TikTok they can't secure data, so there's still a really high possibility of Telkom
even in the
University
US
being breached. Oh, even in the US. So
they can.
we're in Indonesia, but even the US, the bigger place still has data breaches and data security and whatever issues. All right, I understand. Okay, so you're comparing if such
Comparing the
yeah
two nations.
if such big if the fucking US can be breached the data and they can be sent to like China or be sold or whatever, what can Indonesia do? We're even smaller than that and less advanced technology. Okay, I understand. That was such a great talk. Thank you, Tifo and Afrian, for having me in this podcast. Anything to say before we take off?
Uh, just get better password, man.
I guess.
Secure your
and
data.
and don't be stupid by sharing your login or whatever, or sharing, or oh, this is my password or this is my account. Okay, that's
Even
about it.
it's your closest.
Oh yeah, okay, go on. We can still go.
oke.
I think people often just dumb.
Hmm.
They access a website that it's when it's unsafe
Hmm.
or doesn't use VPN or share their personal information online.
Yeah. So you're saying a lot of people are still gullible and not smart enough for the internet. Yeah, I can agree with that. I also have several people that I know that is still well, they trust everything in the internet, which is not what you're supposed to do. Okay. Anything else? Maybe Afrian, or is that all?
Mmm, no, that's all for me.
Okay. Thank you everyone for having here. It's been a good like 25 minutes. Maybe see you all later. Have a good one. Bye bye.